Come on, here we go.
Hi guys, welcome to Masala Thoughts. So today what we are going to discuss about Gen Z slang. So mainly these will be we will be taking terms, especially they use in their relationships. So although all three of us are from the Gen Z, but I feel like in the auntie uncle behaviors இருக்கு, and we feel like we don't relate much to the current Gen Zs. I feel like we're too old now.
We are
So I'm just yeah.
very
I mean, anyways, Yogesh is uncle, right? He's like பிறந்ததுல இருந்தே அவன் ஒரு uncle தான். சாய் வந்து என்னன்னு சொல்றது?
I look like an uncle.
Yeah, he
I
looks
look
like
like
an
an uncle.
he looks like an uncle. Mm. So, and apparently I am an auntie. So, anyways, so I'm gonna start. So I just want to know if you guys know certain terms, right? So I'll be reading out. So let me just go up for the first one. So Yogesh, okay, I should just go for both. Okay, so what do you guys think affordating means? Dating.
affording
What
to
the
date.
fuck? Is it where you can afford
Being
to
able to afford a date.
date?
Close. Apparently, it means going on affordable dates. I feel like we should encourage this term more often.
Do people actually go on dates that they can afford? I mean, bro, that's not gonna be exactly. நாங்கெல்லாம் பிச்சைக்காரர். This is not a topic for us. We can't afford shit.
Okay, that's another
Hey,
term. There's another term called bae.
வீட்ல அம்மா சாம்பார் கறி செஞ்சதுக்காக வந்து தின்னுட்டு போறியாம்மா? அந்த ரேஞ்சில தான் இருக்கும்.
அதுவும் அதான். சரி,
இதெல்லாம்
anyways,
பார்க்குக்கு வாக்கிங் கூட்டி போறேன்.
அது இன்னும்
அவ்வளவுதான்.
affordable.
அஃபோர்டபுளா செலவே இல்லம்மா.
அதுதான்.
Why don't we take a long walk from Bellavata to Kolpiti? It'll be like a romantic walk.
அது ரொமான்டிக் வாக்கா அல்லது உங்க எக்ஸசைஸ்
Because
டைம்?
we can't afford the tuk-tuk.
தெரியுது ஈஸியா முடிக்கிறீங்க. Anyway, so there's another term they say it's bae, but I feel like we also use that. But do you know actually what bae means?
பே கண்ணால குத்தி
Bae is my girl. My girl is my bae.
No, like, do you know
I
what
have one.
exactly BAE means? BAE means.
No.
Apparently, it means before anyone else. I think the guys need to get this information properly integrated in their head. BAE, bae.
Anyone else? Okay.
But really, is your significant other really before anyone else? Or is I don't know.
Okay, when you say
I mean, you
significant
just
other,
bullshit. Yeah, you just bullshit to her, right? Yeah, before you are my everything, it doesn't really mean you are my everything, no? Like, it's like I need oxygen to
பெண்களே
breathe.
பெண்கள் கவனிகள் உங்கள் கவனிப்புக்காக இந்த பசங்க எப்படி எல்லாம் உருட்டுறானுங்கன்னு இதுதான்
I
உண்மை.
mean, whoa,
This is the
I
truth.
mean, doesn't the girl
Just
say,
a
"Unkuda nuru
disclaimer.
varsha valanu?"
Just a
This
All
is
this
disclaimer.
very, this
nonsense,
sounds very
what are we
personal.
naming our kids?
Just
Amma,
a
appa.
disclaimer. Just a disclaimer. These are Sayu's views, not my views. He's saying these things, not me.
இங்க பாரு எவ்வளவு
No,
உஷாரா
it works
இருக்கான்.
both ways, everyone, let's be honest, when you're in a relationship, you just have to exaggerate things a bit.
Yeah, but we don't talk
At least
about
the
it.
honeymoon period.
Exaggerate, but don't go like, where you can't.
Before anyone else.
I mean, okay, not before anyone else, but like, when you say significant other, what does it mean? Like, they're a bit significant in your life, right? So that means like you have to give them the importance. Otherwise, then why, like, okay, this goes to a different topic, but I'm just gonna, like, I'm not here to. I mean, what they mean is that, like, we're not asking you to, like, choose us more than everything else. But whereas there are situations where you have to put the person, right? So that's why you call them bae, right? But
Yeah, but
but
not
I
all the time.
that's true. But now we use, yeah, not all the time, but it's like they are also like a priority. Like when you have a partner, I think it's only applicable. It's applicable for serious relationships, right? Not for the casual dating.
See, it goes from before anyone else to
Wait.
B,
What is this
which is
concept of
bitch.
casual dating? I never knew it existed.
இல்ல எங்களுக்கு டேட்டிங்கே எக்ஸிஸ்டன்ஸ். இதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன நமக்கு இதுல கேஷுவலா நான் இருந்தேன் என்ன கமிட்டடா.
அதுதான். நீங்க வந்தா மட்டும் போடு. நீங்க வந்தா
சைக்கிள் கேப்ல அசிங்கப்படுத்துற பாத்தியா?
நாங்க எல்லாரையும் தான் இங்க அசிங்கப்படுத்துறோம். உனக்கு தாக்குதுன்னா
No,
அது
we don't need these terms. இங்க பாரு புள்ள, நான் உன்னை லவ் பண்றேன். நீ என்ன கட்டிக்கிறீ?
கட்டிக்கிறியா?
இல்லைன்னா okay.
சரி. Okay, I'm gonna go to this next term, right? So I don't really agree with the definition that they have given in this side. So The term is beige flag. So do you know what a beige flag means? Beige flag. Beige.
No.
I mean, red flag, green flag. What is it? A mix of green and red, or what the fuck is it?
According to this, it says unoriginal or dull dating app prompt responses, photos, and or conversation starters. That means it's like a very boring, like they're not very basic. There's nothing specific about them, right? They just say something like, they're just very generic, like people who slide into your DMs, right? They just have like a basic.
Hi, how are
I,
you? Send
அந்த
Bob's
மாதிரி
and
தான். It's
Regine.
like சாப்பிட்டீங்களா நானும் சாப்பிட்டேன் அந்த மாதிரி, right? Well, that's what they mean in here.
நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? How
Sounds
are
like
you?
someone I know.
Let's not go like that, you know. Let's not
Yeah, so I'm
involve
just
third
saying.
parties.
So here, what they mean is that basically a normal.
All good? All G?
Sorry. Anyways, but what I really think beige flag means is basically like
Hey,
uh.
Yogi, மூஞ்சிய காட்டுடா.
So what I think beige flag means is that a person who's between red flag and green flag. So you guys know what red flag and green flag means, right? Red flag means bad, like a bad partner in relationship, and green flag means he's like என்னன்னு சொல்றது ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு partner, right? So a beige flag means he doesn't have he's not toxic, but he has certain, like, he's a nice guy, but he also doesn't have something extra that he is
Sorry,
ideal.
I can't relate. I'm a green forest, so I can't relate.
You are
Yeah.
actually a
If I
And
was a
I'm a
country, I'll
walking
be
red
called
flag, so
Greenland.
I can't also relate.
no. So
If
beige
yeah,
flag is
exactly. If I was a juice, I'll be called Algampool juice. Always green, baby.
If I was a juice, I'll be called beetroot juice, da. But why talk about it?
இதுல இங்க இப்படி இருந்தா எப்படி தம்பி எப்படி
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
ஆ
Being red is also cool, you know. Girls dig bad boys.
கண்ணை கசக்கும் சூரியனோ. Okay, anyways, going to the next.
Red, red, red.
Okay, next term is benching. Do you know what a benching means?
No, no. Can we delve back into the previous one? Like when we say a red flag is when it's toxic. What exactly do we mean by toxic?
It can be emotionally, it can be also mean physically.
Okay, but
Yeah,
emotionally and physically,
basically,
but what's toxicity?
Basically, you're being manipulative, you're controlling that person.
basically, you cooking for your wife, taking care of her. Like it's all like, you know, it's like we're men. Like, don't do that shit. You know, let them do that shit. Let them cook. Let them take care of you. Don't be that guy. You know, that's the red flag. You know, it's like be that cool guy. You know, it's like
Wait,
get the
Kijana,
food
go on.
ready, put it on the table, wash my hands, look
Not
after me
just
like a
that.
baby. That's
Not
a
just
good.
not just that you can't have guy friends, you can't do this, you can't do that, or they're doing bad.
That's perfect. That's the perfect fucking green flag.
No, but I'm asking on the levels to it.
I am right now confused. What
I'm
did
messing with you. I'm messing with you.
okay. Okay. Yeah, but
Was that the part? Yeah, that was actually good.
சொல்றதெல்லாம் சொல்லிட்டு அப்புறம் கட்ட பார்த்து போ.
mm,
அதுதான் இப்போ ஃபுல் டைம்
Actually,
எடிட்டர் வேற
actually,
இருக்காங்க.
what I would say, like red flag, would be, what do I say? You know, you got problems hanging out, like you know, problems of them hanging out with their exes, them being friends with their, you know, the guys that they like them, and
Wait,
you
wait,
know,
wait. Are you being sarcastic?
I
Okay.
mean, no, 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 that is a red flag. If you actually got like, and also there's a lot of things, but basically a bad flaw in you that affects another person is a red flag,
Yeah.
right?
or basically
Like a major flaw in you.
yeah, a trait in you that's not suitable for a relationship.
Wait,
That
wait, a red flag is calling me, yeah? Hold on. Hello? Sopukodi? சொல்லுங்க. Tell me, what's up, brother? What do you think? Are you a red flag or a green flag? Or a beige, yeah? Beige flag. One word. Mm, yeah. Yeah, see, this is one type of red flag, you know, like, you know, being a dumbass motherfucker, right? You come on the podcast, I'll call you later, right? Love you, brother.
it's actually funny. Yeah, so
You,
one
you,
overly controlling behavior is a red flag. Lack of respect, physical and mental abuse, lack of emotional support is a big red flag. Substance abuse, narcissistic. Basically, red flags are narcissistic behaviors, right? and they
Come
have
on, substance
and
abuse.
and then they have anger management, codependencies, conflict avoidance, constant jealousy,
He,
gaslighting, lack
Yeah,
of lack of emotional intelligence, social isolation, lack of desire to communicate openly, lack of social connections or friends, and love bombing.
I think
oh,
then
if you were
everyone in
like,
this
now,
world is a
if you
walking
have
red
all these
flag.
problems, bro, might as well just die, yeah? Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I actually think I might as well die at this point. I very relatable.
அப்பவே உன்னை சும்மாவா சொன்னாங்க லவர் படத்துல வந்த மணிகண்டன்.
Hey,
Anyways,
You are the
hey,
proud fucking red flag, yeah? Oh shit.
no,
Here comes
but
your
my
competition,
question
bro.
is,
Tell me, what's going
bro,
on?
but my no. I actually want to know, right? You're saying substance abuse. என் கேர்ள் ஃப்ரெண்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப காஃபி அது கூட சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் அபியூஸ் தான். அவ்வளோ டாக்ஸிக், அவ்வளோ ரெட் ஃபிளாக்னு சொல்லிட்டு சுத்தலாமா? என்னம்மா நியாயம் இதுல எல்லாம்?
so substance
No,
abuse na.
substance abuse comes under alcoholism, like
Can be
drugs and shit,
anything.
So
right?
okay,
Or
here,
Sugar is also substance abuse.
not
here,
because
what,
you're
okay,
eating pizza a lot, drinking coffee a lot, no?
okay, so what they mean substance abuse here is a clear red flag. It indicates that a person struggles with impulse control and self-destructive habits depending on the substance. Any relationship
We
can quickly
all,
turn toxic if addiction is present. So basically, someone who's addicted. So if you're like very
yeah, aren't we
alcoholic
all,
person, that is a very alcoholic, right? You know, not
aren't we
What
all,
is it?
aren't
What
we
is the
all
topic?
Oh,
addicted to
if
something?
and also the coffee thing is, if she's drinking coffee like all the time and it affects your mental health
if
badly,
it,
that you're looking at the drinking coffee and she's just staying up without sleeping and just talking to you, then yeah, it's a red flag.
so anything that she's been addicted to or your partner is being addicted to, right? And that affects the relationship is called, I think that's what they mean by substance abuse. So pausing it here, Raj, we are talking about, the topic is about Gen Z slangs. So although we are from the Gen Z, we also have like a generational gap, right? So we're just going through a few terms. So one of the terms that we went through like Affordating and base. So we are in the third beige flag. So in that beige flag, we got this red flag versus green flag topic. So that's what we're discussing about it right now.
There's this new word they use, skrbrabambam. Have you heard it? Skr.
See, so I just want to give an introduction to Nidesh Raj here, right? Nidesh, we can't see a video, but this guy, although he's in Gen Z, but he since he's like to date younger, so he's updated with these terms. So அதனால தம்பிக்கு
Skrabambambam. That's a new word they're using.
Okay, what does that mean?
What's the meaning of it? What's the meaning?
Enlighten us.
If I figure it out, I'll let you all know.
Even a pudding aside, இதுதான் a red flag. Red flag in friendship also should be introduced.
I think red flags is for people in general, no?
No, yeah, I guess. Yeah, people in general. But I think they use it more like, oh, he's a red flag, don't date him.
I call myself green first or pachakallan.
நீ ஒரு பச்சோந்திரன்.
No, I'm
Hey,
putting pachakallan.
ம்.
மாத்துங்க. பச்சை கல்லன்.
எங்க பேசுறீங்க?
பச்சை கல்லன்.
So look at
தமிழ்ல எப்படி
Yogi's
இருக்கு?
this thing, accused red flag. Nickname.
ஆமா, எவ்வளோ நாளா தான் எக்ஸ் தல ஃபேனாவே.
This is Saiju. Pachakallan.
இல்ல, இப்ப நான் எக்ஸ் தல ஃபேன் இல்ல. இப்ப நான் தல ஃபேன்டா. ஜிபியூடா.
Okay.
God bless you, mame. All right. Okay. So Mika,
Come back to
can you
topic.
move to the next one?
Yeah, benching.
பெஞ்ச் பிரஸ். ஜிம்முக்கு போயிட்டு அதான் பெஞ்சிங். PG-13 மா.
No. Send that joke straight into the trash bag.
ஓ,
Oh, Raj,
சப்ஸ்டிடியூட்
how
ஃபீல்ட்
many
ரைட்.
benches you got? You need like 3, 4 substitute benches, no, bro.
அவன வச்ச ஸ்கூல் அந்த பெஞ்சஸ் வச்சு
No, Baga has more more benching options than a football club, bro.
What do you mean
Who,
ஸ்கூலே
who, who?
ஆரம்பிக்கலாம்? என்ன தப்பு தப்பா சொல்றீங்க? காலேஜ் ஆரம்பிக்கலாம், இல்லாட்டி ஒரு கம்பெனி ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். நீங்க என்ன ஸ்கூல் ஆரம்பிக்கலாம்? தப்பா கேக்குது.
Raj. So Mika, do you have any benches options? Like, have you done that?
இல்லப்பா.
Sayu, what about you, brother?
I think Saya has
Oh,
plenty. I'm not a
yeah, bro. Macha, you should look at my bench, bro. It's fucking filled with, like all these superstars out there, right? But kanjige nakkude.
okay. I'm
Bench
gonna go for the
writer. Sorry,
next.
my bad. See, engaged. Okay, so since we are all like we basically don't even have like a main player for us to bench anyone, we'll move on to leave that to the superstars like Raj, and we'll move on to the next one.
Okay, it's just good. Anyways, okay, going to the next term. Okay, so the next term is breadcrumbing. Do you know what breadcrumbing means?
Breadcrumbing.
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 Oh God, enlighten us.
Okay, so breadcrumbing. Okay, I actually thought you were going to say some mocha joke like, அந்த தூள் வருமே பரவாயில்ல. Providing a partner with just enough
Yogi,
affection.
kupato dede.
அதான் சொன்னேன்ல குப்பை தொட்டி மாதிரி ஏதாச்சும் சொல்ல போறீங்க எதுக்கு so
Okay.
providing a partner
Kupato
with just enough affection to maintain their attention while never progressing the relationship.
Basically, just giving them food to survive.
A lot of
Not enough
a
food
lot
to
of
survive.
people have experienced a lack of communication, cancel plans, and mixed signals. Who does this sound like? Do we have anyone who does breadcrumbing? I feel
Yeah,
like
I
we
think
have
I know.
someone தாடிகாரங்க இருக்கான் இல்லையா?
ஆமா ஆமா
Sanjay,
சீச்சி உன்னதான்
our
சொன்னேன்.
bread crumbing alala. He crumbles in own life, It's just like a cookie crumbles,
சரி சரி
All the
இல்ல
time he will be all baking
இல்லாத
it. No, he'll bake it. He'll bake the cookies, everything, get it all ready, okay? அதுக்கப்புறம் அவனே chatas. He crumbles the shit out of it. Right. So we can't, but breadcrumbing, I mean, let's be honest, right? We all spoke to a person, we all flirted with the person or whatever, and then you just like, maybe it's not for us or whatever.
No, but it's
And
like
then we
this. I
just,
think breadcrumbing is not like that. Breadcrumbing is just how do you say? Just for the fun of it.
So you're just talking to
yeah,
someone,
exactly.
you're entertaining.
Everyone has
Yeah,
done that.
yeah, yeah, you're talking to someone, but you don't want a relationship with them, but
Yeah, I mean,
you're
I
just
think
keeping them like a
everyone.
plan B, I think. You're just not
Yeah,
progressing for a relationship. Yeah.
You just be
I
like,
think almost
wait, my
everyone has done
boyfriend's
it.
calling, I'll talk to you like tomorrow.
Yeah, I think everyone has kind of done it, no? To an extent.
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Not maybe, I think definitely.
Okay. Okay. Next one is
You have to, everyone's spoken to everyone, like, as in, like, someone in that way and whatnot, right?
okay. The next one is catch fails. I think we know this is very basic. You all know what catch fails mean.
Yeah, Yogi, that happens to Yogi on a daily basis.
ஆமா
That's
அவரு
Sanjay.
எங்கேயாச்சும் போயிட்டானா oh my god I catch feels.
Hey, that's not me, that's Anja. I
சரி சரி
barely catch feels.
சரி சரி. So it means starting to develop romantic relation feelings for someone. I feel like Yogi is feeling that lately a lot.
Yogi has more chance of catching COVID again than feelings, bro. Right, Yogi?
ஏன்டா சாப விடுற நானும் எவ்வளவு நாளா இப்படியே சுத்திட்டு இருக்கிறேன்
Okay, this is a fun one, I think. Cuffing season. What does cuffing season mean?
I
கஃபிங்
don't have
ஹேண்ட்
meaning.
கஃப்ஸ்
It's fucking weird.
தப்பு தப்பா தான் தோணுது கஃபிங் சீசன்னா என்ன கஃப் பண்ணிடுவாங்க ஹேண்ட் கஃப்
உங்க கிங்ஸ் உங்களுக்குள்ளே வச்சுக்கோங்க அம்பி. So what they mean is a time of year when people are more likely to seek a relationship, typically during the colder months. I feel like it's because seasonal time na you need to have like a relationship. Right? That's like I think it's a very Western thing, right? At the
Wow,
Thanksgiving,
fuck.
Christmas time, they want
Is
to
it
have like a
relationship
committed
or skiing,
relationship.
bro?
Huh?
no I think
Honestly, the
it's
buggers
something to
here
do
would go skiing.
I
Huh?
think it's
Sorry?
something to do with the cold you can cuddle someone when it's
Ah,
cold
the
and sleep
cuddle weather, you want to have like a stable relationship. Not, yeah,
yeah
you know,
just for the warmth
cuffing season. But I think what
Wait,
they
isn't
mean.
there a song?
is
இல்ல.
that so
That, Povaya ni Venum,
போர்வையா நீ வேணுமா
I think it's a Vasigara.
ஓ
Vasigara.
போர்வைக்குள்ளே நீ வேணும்
நீ
ஆமா
வேண்டும். Yeah. என்ன தம்பி? பழைய ஞாபகங்களோ. Anyways, next term is cushioning. Do you know what
குஷனிங்
cushioning means? What do you think cushioning means?
எனக்கு தப்பாதாம்மா தோணுது இந்த கெட்ட வார்த்தையெல்லாம் தப்பு
அதுதான்
தப்பா
எனக்கு
தான் தோணுது
எனக்கு ஒரே குசு குசுன்னு தான் கேக்குது நீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
So when someone flirts with other people and keeps their options open, even when they are in a committed relationship.
Committed?
Sorry, committed. Cut. Cut. Okay, when someone
Don't
flirts
cut it,
with
don't cut it.
retake பண்ண விடுங்க நான் committed. Committed. Come on, எனக்குள்ள இப்ப relationship பார்த்தாலும் committed கிட்ட தான் வருது. That's what I try to do that.
So this is why that should be there, okay?
Yeah.
Committee.
Committed கிட்ட வருது. Relationshipனால எனக்கு committed. Anyways, yeah, so basically this is cheating. இது என்னடா குஷனிங்னு சொல்லிட்டு புது வார்த்தை சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க.
yeah I mean
Juicy,
now
no?
in the Gen Z life cheating is not cheating anymore
குஷனிங் எவ்வளவு ஸ்டைலா சொல்றாங்க பாருங்க.
Yeah, I sorry, babe, I cushioned on you.
yeah
You cushioned on me? No.
என்னடா குஷ்
Kushni.
குஷ்னு இருக்கு.
I also cushioned on you. Okay.
Okay, so
You
next
stop
one.
cushioning on me.
Now this is exactly why we are boomers instead of Gen Zs. இந்த மாதிரி மொக்க மொக்க ஜோக்கா போட்டுட்டு இருந்தா
Compromise.
The next one is, I think this you guys would relate.
Imagine you go up to a girl and say like, your partner and be like, "I'm sorry, I cushioned on you."
சரிப்பா question அதுக்கு என்ன?
I like the word cheating. Why can't we say
What
it
do you
as
mean
it
you
is? Why
like
is
the
it
word
cheating?
cheating? Yeah, you mean you prefer
I
the
mean,
word.
like, if I'm gonna express myself, okay, if I cheated on my girl, who I would never, because I don't have a girl,
Wow.
but
But I
okay, no,
also
I
feel
would imagine going up to her and be like, "I cheated on you, babe." It sounds nicer, right? I cushioned on you, babe.
cheating never sounds nice, dumbass. Okay, anyways, but I'm just saying it. When you say cheating, you're putting it out. But I also feel like I think maybe in some relationship they're open. They're like, okay, it's okay to this thing. I think they have their
Cushion.
own terms, right? Like, yeah, cushion. Like, they're fine with cushioning. But for us, it would be like cheating, right? Like, why the hell are you flirting with other
Not
person?
cushion,
But
man.
I
It's
feel,
always about,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. But don't you think someone here actually does cushioning a lot? Like, you're in a committed relationship, but you're flirting with other people. Harmless flirting, I would say. Like, not as an option, but they just flirt. ஒன்ன தாண்டா சொல்றேன் கட் பண்ண மாட்டேன் அஃபெக்ட் ஆயிட்டேன் மாட்டிக்கினாரு ஒருத்தர் இதெல்லாம் கட் பண்ண மாட்டேன் ஏய் சரி அடுத்தது ஓகே the next one.
சும்மா இருமா. We have to run this in harmony. இப்போதான் ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கோம், ஊத்திக்கிட்டு போயிட போகுது.
No, just calm down, man.
Atta.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't cushion on anyone, okay? Only this shit in the kusni. Say, குப்பை வாலி எடுங்க, குப்பை வாலி எடுங்க.
Okay, so
நானே சொல்றேன், போடுங்க அங்க.
next okay, this is something that you guys will definitely relate to. Delusionship.
Yeah.
But Sanja lives in.
டேய் அவன் இல்லடா இந்த பாட்காஸ்ட் அவனை சும்மா சும்மா அடிக்காதீங்கடா. But I also feel like
Sorry.
what Sayu also lives in right now lately.
Yeah.
கனவு
But
காண்டாரு.
even I no. But even I live in once in a while.
I mean, bro, we have to be in our own delusional relationships, to keep us going. When you don't
Yeah.
have a girlfriend, you are already like அரை பைத்தியக்காரன், right? So அப்பப்ப, இதுகிற மாதிரி யோசிச்சுட்டு வாழணும். இல்லாட்டி லைஃப்ல என்ன செய்யறது? இல்லைன்ட்டு, you open a fucking Instagram, bro, all you see is love reels and shit.
That is true. It gets hard.
Yeah, but I think this is
So you
harmless.
need your own delusional relationship. Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
harmless
harmless.
unless
It's
you go
obviously
stalking her
harmless.
and, stand in front of her house and shit
I
like
mean,
that.
if anything, it's harmful to us. It's a
I mean,
harmful
yeah,
anyway.
we are
Eh,
becoming idiots, but yeah.
It's harmful. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, yeah,
Whatever.
so anyways, it means an imagined or idealized relationship that isn't based in reality.
Okay. Next in a
Yeah,
situationship.
Delulu is the new Solulu. I mean, I tried to go all Gen Z, man. What the fuck?
Okay.
Boomer uncle.
Okay. So next term is called DINK. 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 Do you know what this means?
Dinks. Dink?
Dink?
It
Dink?
means DINK stands for dual income, no kids. A lifestyle that some couples seek categorized by two income streams and no children.
I know
That's,
some
that's,
people would
that's,
prefer that.
yeah, that's not that
That's
bad.
yeah,
I
it's
mean, I
not
want
I mean
kids, but my
I
partner
know.
doesn't, yeah.
I know, but I think it's a very cool thing. Like currently when we are young, DINK sounds cool, but in our old age for me it doesn't sound cool to me though.
Yeah. Obviously not.
Yeah.
Everyone like,
I
but
mean,
then
we
there
don't
are
have the
some
word
people.
dink. All our
Yeah.
parents say முதல் 2 வருஷம் ஜாலியா இருங்க அப்புறம் புள்ளிய பெறுங்க.
Yeah.
Right. So that is the dink period, those 2 years.
Okay, so there's this new term called dry dating. Do you know what dry dating means?
Kind of get idea from the name.
What?
I don't.
I don't know. You
No,
tell
no,
us this.
you just get a guess, give a guess.
Dating without sex.
Huh?
Dating without
Yeah,
sex.
தம்பி
yeah.
எவ்வளவு
It was
படிச்சு
something like
உங்க புக்தியில எங்க போகுதுன்னு பாருங்க. It means the practice of abstaining from alcohol during dates. So they are like Gen Z daters are leading
oh,
the dry dating trend in an effort to be present and engaged on dates, whether it's the first date or the 50th date. So
Yeah.
they're like,
Instead of drinking.
like, they don't want to be intoxicated with something. So they actually want to be present and get to know that person better, like, more engaging rather than being just, a bit alcoholic based ones.
Yeah.
I feel like which is a
shit,
really good,
really? I don't.
I think that,
I mean, it's a given. I don't think everyone drinks all the time they meet someone on
but
a
I
date.
also feel like maybe in that generations or like, we just, They tend to go
Should
on
be.
dates for
Why? Like they're gonna date and be like, no, my salak board the base home. See, I don't drink, so I'm all up for dry dates.
Same. Even I don't
same.
drink, so I'm all up for dry
Oh,
dates.
really?
Yeah, man. No bad habits.
Really? Can you look at me and tell me that with a
Yeah,
firm
I am
face?
looking at
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Bro, we support the sober initiative.
Paisola, paisola.
None of us should waste our time being intoxicated. It's a waste of our lives. We shouldn't be doing it.
I'm just intoxicated by her, bro. I don't need any other extra drugs.
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
intoxicated by life and by a woman.
CSFI
Oh my
நீங்க இந்த
god.
காப்பாத்துங்க.
And be
Drunk in
intoxicated by
love,
ASAP
baby.
also.
Okay, so this is a term called DTR. It means define the relationship. எங்க generation we say what are we?
So what are we?
So what are we? அதத்தான் இவனுங்க DTRன்னு சொல்றானுங்க. பைத்தியக்கார
Yeah, she's
பசங்க.
gonna.
Bro, she
Yeah,
dropped the
yeah.
DTR
What
convers. We just had the DTR conversation, bro.
can I
Am
can
I
I
Gen
can
Z
I
now?
say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? Don't you think like using things like this, eventually people are going to become dumb? Why not just use the word? Why not just actually? There are already words for this, right?
Like what?
Why
What are
come up?
we?
What
Yeah,
are we is nicer, no?
I
Imagine I used
mean,
to borrow a pen from a girl every day, and I asked her, "What are we?"
No,
And
okay.
she's like, "Bro, I should file a case against you for stealing all those pens. I
yeah,
borrow pens from everyone. So
Okay,
what are we? So what are we?"
this is off topic, but it hurts me. Okay, I give this bug a pen.
it's an important
Once
question.
you once you give me your pen, you know,
என்ன புரியல வரல.
அல்ல
that
புரியல.
means you're a 10 out of 10.
என்னமோ ட்ரை பண்றீங்க. சொல்லுங்க.
இல்ல இல்ல விடு விடு. அதான் வெட்டிடுங்க. குப்பத்தொட்டி எடுங்க. குப்பத்தொட்டி
Okay, I really don't know how to pronounce this term. It's called enmeshment.
Spell it. Enmeshment?
Enmeshment.
ஏய்
என்னடா?
வாயிலே புரியலடா. இந்த வேர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எப்படிடா யூஸ் பண்றது?
தெரியலப்பா இவனுங்க என்னென்ன பண்ற. So what it means that
Okay, so what is the meaning of meh?
Enmeshment. No, but I think everyone goes to that eventually, no?
yeah, that's the thing. But they're just defining and they're creating terms to this.
Yeah.
That's mostly when you live
But
together,
used to be
right?
marriage is now enmeshment. Enmeshment.
Oh my God, this new term is funny. It's called
என்ன term?
fexting. What do you think fexting means?
What?
Yogesh, உங்க சிரிப்புக்கு பின்னாடி காரணம் என்ன நான் கேட்க ஆசைப்படுகிறேன்.
What's the word?
Fexting. 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 You're not Googling, are you?
No, I'm looking at my text. What? Frexting.
Yeah.
Frexting.
Fexting.
Texting.
I don't
Fexting.
know.
Like,
Something to do with texting. I don't know.
yeah, it is something to do with texting, but
No shit, Sherlock.
What? You say that to a person you're not to a friend?
Texting?
okay.
You sext with a friend or some shit like that, but you
Friends with
don't
benefits
more than a
texting.
friend, some shit like that. Friends with benefits. I don't know what the fuck is it.
So it means to fight with a partner over the text message. I was texting him.
What?
You're
I
fighting with
give
your
up.
partner over the message, over a text
I
message.
give up. I give up. I
Yo,
give up.
looks like me and my ex were flexing every day, no, bro. Fuck, we had a good flexing time, huh? Not gonna lie.
அவன் அவன்
Wow.
டெக்ஸ்டிங் டைம் எதிர்பார்ப்பான். நீ ஃபெக்ஸ்டிங் டைம் எதிர்க்க என்ன செய்ய? அதுக்கு அப்படிதான்.
Narita. Alright, cool. Flexing.
பச்சைக்கலன். மீகா உங்களுக்கு எதுனா பேர்? அவர் பச்சைக்கலன். நான்
Guys,
டியூஸ்டே.
நான் பச்சை forest.
மிஸ்ஆண்ட்ரிஸ்ட் போட்டுருங்க.
Okay.
கட்.
Anyways, new term.
என்ன சாயு சைலண்ட் ஆயிட்டீங்க? என்ன? Oh shit, call
new term,
11
da.
வந்துச்சு.
Okay. I don't know if this is really a new term. Freak matching.
Huh?
Freak matching. Freak. Freak.
Yeah.
The kinks matching.
Yeah, and I think it also means shared quicks and interests. So yeah, means mostly the kings, I think.
The fetishes.
Then another thing called freckling. Do you know what
Freckling.
freckling means?
Getting freckles, getting old together. No?
The act of
என்னம்மா?
the act of entering into a more serious relationship during the warmer summer months before ending the relationship during the
So
fall
what's with
or
this
winter season.
fucking periods, bro? Like spring this relationship and
Bro,
cold winter that relationship. What is this?
நமக்கு இங்க எந்திரிச்சு நிக்கவே
I
வக்கு.
don't get it. People get into relationship based on seasons. What's
apparently
coming up now?
Vesak. Check avrudu.
I'm about to say, out of the season, we need to pack something, no, bro. Fuck. என்ன மாதிரி 14 பண்ணிட்டு ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கீங்களா வாங்கலை கேர்ள் ஃப்ரெண்ட் பாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆயிரு போதும் நாளைக்கு
But I still
so
don't
people
understand. Yeah.
actually date during seasons is that what you're saying now
So basically,
like
they
they
get
actually
so
go
they
like oh
start.
it's summer month I need a
No, so
girlfriend
they
or I need a
so
boyfriend
what
shall we
it
date
means that they get into serious relationship during summer and they end it when as soon as the summer ends and it becomes winter season. So it's basically a summer fling.
what the fuck is this
I okay,
matter is it fucking skiing or internship
it's like summer fling in Laya. It's not even I don't know why they say serious when relationship. It's like a summer fling in Laya. Okay, not summer fling, but yeah. Anyways, whatever. I really don't know.
it's not from a different
I
generation bro fuck my life
anyways something called future proofing. What do you think future proofing means?
checking if the dude or the girl has a fucking future are they gonna die are they do they have some serious diseases whatever I don't know future like is this bar gonna live is this woman gonna live or whatever
Who hurt you, bro?
bro not huh? No I mean like does this bugger have debts
Now I wanna ask.
what's his credit score what's his credit score what's his I don't know there's this yeah
What's his
what something like
credit
that
score?
no that is future thing no
But எனக்கு இந்த புது கேள்வி எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்குனால இப்ப நோட் பண்ணி எழுத போறேன். What is this credit score? Okay, anyways, what it means? Okay, Yogesh, do you have any
நீங்கலாம்
idea?
பேங்க் ஆமா.
Anyways, ஆமா நாங்க அப்படித்தான். என்னது, so what do you think future proofing means to you?
Future proofing.
அது எங்களுக்கு
telling
என்னடா
your
future
parents
proofing?
using your friends family no
யோகேஷ் தக்கா
I was thinking
யோசிக்கணும்.
about the future already
இல்லாத ஃபியூச்சர்
do you
ஏன்டா
have a
தேடி?
future brother first you need to think about that before go to proof
ஐயோ ஜோக் அதானே.
ஏங்க குப்பவாளி எடுங்க மிகா. சாய் வாய தோறுங்க.
Okay, it means when a data asks important questions early in the dating process to determine long-term compatibility.
so what you go like okay so what's your salary okay
No, I don't think it's
so
just
anything
what's your salary, but I feel like what's your astrologer sign? Yeah, I think it's basically future proofing. Not you are looking for a long term relationship, right? So you're seeing whether you have a future with them.
Security.
So you're just asking them certain questions that you want to.
Yeah,
That is very
yeah,
okay let's
important to
yeah.
let's
you.
do a model future proofing now you be the instigator you ask me I'll answer
Okay, I'll ask you. I'll ask you. So what's your salary?
I can't tell you now baby I hope to live
Okay.
on your money
What do you
go on
drive? Do you drive a Benz?
okay I should answer as a guy now I'm walking to work so
No, you're walking to work. Okay.
yeah we can walk together though
Okay. Uh,
okay
well, where do you where do you live?
I live on the street like just near the canal uh,
Nice.
but there's a nice place like for us both to stay.
In a
So I
tent.
think
We have we have a
uh,
washroom in the same room.
I honestly feel like we have a very strong future together. Considering
Beautiful. All
considering
right, let's get married.
let's get married. When are you sending me my ring, or is the ring going to be made of paper or something?
What ring are we talking about?
Oh, no ring. Okay, okay. No
No, no, I can
papers.
buy you a body only.
Ah, perfect. Can I get a beer
Perfect.
also with it?
Okay, yeah.
cut,
So
cut.
go on
Okay, about
next.
cringe, cringe.
Yes,
Nothing
finished.
like that.
Okay, I'm gonna ghosting. We know what ghosting is. Do you wanna go in deep? Have you guys
Yeah.
been ghosted? No. Yeah. Anyways, never
I
mind.
am the ghost.
Tell you. Okay, so
So
next term is called groundhogging. Do you all know what groundhogging means?
I
Someone's
watched
just
the movie, but
hugging a person.
no, I think is it something to do with repeated things and like because I watched the movie. But I don't know this meaning. Tell me.
Yeah. So when someone repeatedly pursues relationship with the same type of person but expects different results. So you go for the similar type of person, but then you think it's going to be a better relationship, but you go to a type and it didn't work out. But then you date someone similar character, but you end up living the same relationship you had previously, right? So obviously it's not going to change.
Why not?
Okay, so quick question. Yeah, you go to a conservative girl or a guy and then ask them to be like more party type, go clubbing and shit, or you go to a girl who likes to party and be like, let's go more traditional, வாங்க கோவில்ல போய் பஜனை பண்ணலாம். Like, is that right or wrong?
It's their different interests. It doesn't work out. That's different. Groundhogging means, yeah, I mean, it's not like
Changing a
it,
person, trying to change them or
No,
expecting
it's like
different
this.
things.
groundhogging doesn't mean that you're expecting a.
It's like this. It's
It's
like this.
not you're
You take
expecting something different. It means that you're going to the same type of person, but that relationship
no,
is
no, no.
not working out. but you end
Can
up,
I add?
yeah, go on.
So can I give an example? So it's, let's say you dated an extrovert and you had problems with the extrovertedness, and then you end up dating an extrovert again, and then end up having the same problems all over again.
Seems very personal.
Or you just go behind the same body type, like she's got like a big pum pum
Oh,
and
that's
a big
possible.
bunda,
But
and like you
I
just keep
don't
going
think you'll
behind
have
the
any
same girls with the
problems.
big asses or the same girls with the big titties, and it's just like
Mhm.
they all have the
Misogynistic,
same fucking problems.
misogynistic.
So
Chi chi chi. We don't objectify women
இல்ல
on this
நீங்க மட்டும்
podcast.
எக்ஸ்ட்ரோவர்ட் மட்டும் மிசோஜினிஸ்டிக் இல்ல தம்பி மூட்டை இருங்க.
Double standards. That's what we all are made of, aren't we?
பெருமையா வேற சொல்றீங்களே, அசிங்கமா இல்லைன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேன். Okay,
அசிங்கப்படுறதுக்கு என்னதுமா எல்லாரும் அப்படிதானே.
what the hell? Okay, what do you know? Okay, next term is called hard bowling. Hard
Hard bowling.
bowling,
very
bowling.
hard to get.
Heart bowling.
Hard,
Bowling.
bowling, ball,
Hard
Oh
bowling.
yeah,
B-A,
very
hard,
hard to get, right?
bowling. Yeah.
They ball hard.
Yeah, so that means when a dater shares the expectations before a first date.
What? Hard
Oh,
bowling.
எனக்கு இதுதான் வேணும்
okay.
before a date itself.
But that's fair enough, no, isn't it?
It's like these are some terms that Gen Zs have, but we don't have it, right? We don't have a term for it. We just say, oh my God, he's already saying these kind of things even before we enter our first date, kind of a thing. We explain what they're saying rather than having a term for it. Now these guys having like, oh my God, he's hardballing me.
But do you think that it's a problem?
Maybe it's more direct, maybe for some.
Depends on how far you're with your girl, right? Depends on the understanding.
No, but it's on the before the first date itself. Is what she's saying.
Yeah, so before the first date, if she comes up to you and says, for example, like what? Give us an example, no? I want a long term with you.
But
That's
you know,
standard, right?
I mean, if it's okay, for example, some people be like, I don't like when a person does this, right? But if they set that expectations, I want to be treated like this way. Although that sounds a bit bossy, but then at least they know that these are like deal breakers for them, right? So they're just, it's like it's like they don't waste their time. Okay, you can't do this, and they can just break it off, like something like that,
Yeah.
right? You're not wasting
Yeah.
each
I mean
other's time.
that,
In
that
that way, it's
that's
fine.
better.
But I also feel like, isn't that like a blocking thing, right? Like, even though
No, it's a good.
it is a good thing, but it also has it. I mean, sometimes you want you'll be okay with certain things. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard to date, right? If you're gonna just, அவனுக்கு இது இல்ல, she doesn't have this, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you're
Obviously,
just,
you can't have.
your options are gonna be cut off, right? So even if that
You
person,
can't.
even a potential person, you will be cutting them off, right? Because because you couldn't accept one particular flaw of them or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. But you can't have like 1 million deal breakers. So you can
Adu.
have one or two deal breakers, three deal breakers, but you can't have like so many deal breakers and then expect to have someone as well. But unfortunately, that's
You
what we
should
are,
see the
and
reasons,
that's why
some
we
of
are
the
still
reasons
single.
why people leave another person. It's mad funny,
Such as,
such as snoring.
oh
Because I
God,
know, I know an auntie who divorced a man because he snores.
fair enough.
Farting?
Why, Yogesh, do you think you have potential problems with that?
Bro, it's not about a kusu, bro. It's just that you don't warn us. That is the problem. We can't keep telling you, brother, give us a heads up, a notification. Just one message, Mama Kusu. Like, well, get the fuck out of the place. You fucking do it and, do well. But you don't do that, no.
நீ
Obviously, with a
நீ
girl, bro, she's got to be a nasty girl. You
இல்ல
should be like, before she gives a, what is it called, Mika? Hardballing, right? You'll be like,
Body.
I have a hardball problem. I want a girl who can take in my farts, who'll be okay with, like, me farting. That's the expectations.
it's like this, it's
நான்
like this.
சுத்தமா விடுவேன், அது பிரச்சனை இல்லையாமா உனக்கு?
நான் வயிறு clean-ஆ வச்சுக்கிறேன், பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
Okay, next one is, I think we use this term. It's called
It's called what?
ick. Ick.
Ick. Ick.
Anyways, moving
I
on.
just remembered something.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, intentional dating. Do you know what intentional dating means?
Intentionally dating, not accidentally dating.
Two people planned that, we are just single, let's just date.
So
Yeah.
basically, no, it's like they date people okay, when a dater knows their relationship values and goals and only dates people who are likely to be compatible. A potential,
I mean, isn't that what everyone does? Or isn't that what everyone's supposed to do?
some people create love lists and relationship vision boards to manifest their ideal partner and relationships. these intentional dating strategies can help them find a long-term partner. I feel like it's something Sai is doing right now, intentional dating. They're manifesting with their love list and vision boards to manifest their ideal partner and relationship. I don't know. There's an Instagram account group is all I know.
Instagram group.
Bro, people be spreading rumors. My man,
என்ன
there's
சார்
no
காண்டா
intentional dating and dating here over here, bro.
டேய் என்
இங்க
குசுவை மட்டும்
ஈட்டிங்குக்கே கொஞ்சம்
எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க
வக்கில்லாம இருக்கு.
என் குசுவை மட்டும் எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க நீங்க பண்றதை மட்டும் எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ண போட
Kitten fishing. Okay, this term is called kitten fishing. What do you all
Oh
think?
yeah, this is the one I want to know.
கிட்டன்
It's
ஃபிஷிங்
it's going hunting for going looking for girls.
ஹண்டிங் ஃபார் கேர்ள்ஸா தம்பி நீங்க ஒன்றும்
And I
சைக்கோ கில்லர்
realized I
எபிசோட்லயே
fucked up.
இருக்கிறீங்க
I was like,
Just
no,
because
fuck.
we had a
You're
further
looking
on
for girls?
true crimes, so it means
நீங்க
when
ஒன்றும்
someone
ட்ரூ கிரைம்
misrepresent.
இருக்கிறீங்க
Okay, so oh my god, this is fun. Kitten fishing is basically when someone misrepresents themselves on dating apps with smaller lies than the more over catfishing. That means like, they will be like, who hasn't been on a date with someone who said they're 6'2", but they're actually 5'9"? Like, something Sayu says, I'm 6 feet, but he's only 5'8". Something like that, right? Or
How can I
someone,
say I'm 6 feet? I'm literally like 5'7".
yeah, but you say that, yeah, okay, anyway. So, and then someone who,
When did I say that?
okay, and then someone who clearly used a photo from a decade ago.
நான் இல்ல நான்
நாங்க
இல்ல
2 பேரும். நாங்க
நான்
2 பேரும்.
நீங்க
Listen, it's not that we are trying to like, catfish anyone. It's just that we don't have nice pictures.
No, it's just us trying to tell that we used to look good.
That also.
Yeah.
That also. Future
Mm,
hasn't been so kind with us, so yeah. But
yeah.
also we don't have good pictures.
people like me we only started taking pictures 2-3 years ago so
Yeah,
that's the only
you
picture
found out that you can take pictures like last year. Oh, yeah, something you can post pictures, bro. Uh,
now only I knew didn't
Mm.
know all this time
Even at the engineer. Anyways. Loud looking. Do you know what loud looking means? Loud. Loud. Like, saw you
saw
loud.
you
Yeah.
Yogi, I beat you. I know you were gonna say my name, bitch.
இல்ல நான் மட்டும் சொல்லல
All right.
மிக்காவும்
Okay. So what's loud dating? You tell the world that you're dating this person.
no loud
Unfortunate.
looking
Loud looking. Yeah, I think it means loud. Loud.
Hey, I don't know, like what?
பார்க்கவே கத்துறவ மாதிரி இருக்குது இந்தியாக்காரன்
Again. Is it something like catcalling? Nangi.
arrogant
I feel like that is a better meaning to that, loud looking, but what it means that when people share their dating or relationship goals on their dating app profile. I don't even know, man. They're just creating words at this point. They're
Ah,
like being very open
what
up.
they expect?
saw you very loud looking huh
I don't even have a dating app.
don't lie
Okay, this next term I'm gonna say, right? This next term defines this
I
next.
got banned from Tinders. I don't even know how.
Okay, anyways, guys, this next term that I'm gonna say, it literally defines Sayu. I think it's called love bombing.
tell
See,
the
Mr.
meaning
Kusubom, நீங்க சிரிக்காதீங்க சரியா? குசுபம், நீங்க போதெல்லாம் அட்டம் பாம் சரியா? நாலாவது லவ் பாம் தான் போடுறோம். But love bombing is like has been in existence for like God long time, right?
Yeah, I know it has. But Yogesh, do you know what love bombing means?
no idea
It's an
Mala
unhealthy.
doesn't know the meaning of it.
Okay,
love
I
bombing
don't. Okay, I think I don't think Sai is love bombing, but he does have a slight love bombing behavior. So it means that unhealthy and potentially abusive behavior of showering excessive flattery and gifts for the purpose of manipulation. Okay, or not purpose of manipulation. Okay, that's
wow that's a
that's
serious
tough.
I
accusation
just want
Sai.
to let you get a girl a gift and make a date, bro. What shit?
Okay, not Sai, okay, but what I initially knew love bombing means that person keeps sending like a lot of gifts and spoils that partner, right? But that's like love bombing, like he keeps like sending at that. That's what it was. That's what I thought it meant, but this is like a purpose of manipulation. So this is basically abusive relationship.
Don't
Sayu,
associate me with that.
who have
I
you
just
who have
send
you
like
manipulated
I just send like ice creams like once a month.
who have you manipulated Sayu?
I just I just made my ex get like what do you call?
No,
She
no, no,
puked,
cut,
no,
cut.
after eating those ice creams?
No.
No,
And
Sayu,
I got the excessive milkshakes,
Sayu,
okay? She puked, bro.
yeah, what do you think micromans mean?
micromanage.
Micro micromans. Romance.
Micro.
You
Micromance.
mean
I know where your mind is going, but it's called micromance. It means small.
micro pinchy, micro men's what?
It's called small romantic gestures. I think it's something that you would do, right? Like you go on a date and then you buy like a chocolate and go. Like, isn't that like a small romantic gesture?
Yeah.
Is
Ah,
that what
okay,
you
yeah.
mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I also don't know.
Yes. The tiny things, tiny gestures, I guess.
It's just the
Oh my
tiny
God.
things that
I
make the
love this
world a better
next
place.
term. It's called orbiting. What do you think orbiting means?
Avangale
Going
suthi
around
suthi
them.
mala.
இல்ல இல்ல
அது
அது
அது all relationship அதுதான் orbiting means. சொல்லு.
பொண்டாட்டி தாசன் பொண்டாட்டி தாசன் அதான் ஆர்பிட்டிங்.
Mala.
No, orbiting means when an ex stops communicating in real life but continues to interact on social media.
ஓ
Oh, are you orbiting,
shit.
Mika?
Mika seems like it's
Seems
like
like
relatable,
seems
no?
like you've been
Relatable
in
much?
orbiting zone. No.
No.
Post karo.
Mm.
So
Relatable
what?
much, huh?
You're like the fucking sun, and my
Hey, give
man
me
is the
1
fucking what
second.
do you call the planets orbiting on social media. Cool.
Anyways, this next term is called pocketing.
Ah, you steal money from your partner and you
Sounds,
never return it.
I'm not saying anything. Yogesh,
Okay, sorry now. Yogi, Yogi,
Yogesh,
pocket panuama.
Yogesh, what does pocketing mean?
I know the meaning. I read this. Can I say it?
Yeah.
Other than stealing, I don't know what it is, what it means.
Sai, do you want to go for it with what you
Pocket her heart. Yeah, basically, you don't tell her or introduce her to your friends and family, right? Am I right? Is that the right one?
a verbal or
Yeah.
non-verbal
Pocketing.
refusal to introduce a partner to family and friends or share photos on social media. He's pocketing me.
Sounds like someone I know.
Keeping you in secret. Who?
We don't name names. I
Okay.
just said I know some.
Okay. Ah, this one I think we know, use this term, Riz. But do you know what exactly this means?
Game.
Yogesh only knows Harrisman.
It's not funny, guys.
I'm full of charisma, you know?
Oh,
Charisma.
oh my God.
Line
இப்படி கீழவே நான் சரியா line இன்ட்டு.
லைன் எல்லாம் சத்தியமா வராது. charisma என்னன்னா இருக்கும். ரிஸ்மா
So there's this new term called roommate syndrome. What do you think that means?
roommate Tinderா?
Syndrome. Roommate syndrome.
Roommate?
Syndrome.
Like Stockholm syndrome. So basically you're
You have to
attracted to
be
your
with a
roommate.
partner. You have to be with your partner 24/7. Obsessed. Bullshit like that.
No. You?
You get attracted to your roommates.
How would obvious, Lana? It means when a romantic relationship begins to feel like platonic once a couple moves in together. There's less physical and emotional intimacy because they're just together now. Roommate syndrome.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
So they're more
உனக்கு
like roommates
ரூமே
now.
இல்ல எங்க ரூம்மேட்ஸ்
அதுதான்.
அது
Anyways,
என் மேல பொண்ணே இல்ல ரூம் அதுவும் காசு.
so have you all been on a situationship?
ஆஹ்,
No. I mean, okay, fine, no, really, situationship. I'm
அவரு
pretty.
சிச்சுவேஷனால ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பை கூட விட்டுருப்பாரு ஆனா சிச்சுவேஷன்ஷிப்ல இருந்தது இல்ல.
Why you looking at me like that?
Wait.
I haven't. I don't even know
We'll
the
cut this
meaning. Is
later.
it
We'll cut this later.
just to clear it out? Just to clear it out, is the whole meaning like yeah? Just tell us the meaning. I know the meaning, but I don't know
A
if I'm right.
romantic or sexual relationship that remains undefined. It's like it's
Ah,
basically the beginning of a relationship, but it's not like you're not defining it, and you're like confused. Like one partner, especially one of the person is confused because maybe the other one is just leading them on or something like that. Yeah.
Never been in one. Never wish to be in one.
no comment.
No comments. Sutta
Sneaky
waste.
link. What do you think a sneaky link means?
Cheating, cushioning.
கத்துக்கிட்டா. What is
But
கத்துக்கிட்டா?
yeah, Addo, you passed, bro. Yeah, you know now. You're a big boy now.
It means
நானும் ஜென்சிடா.
இதுக்காக
நானுமே
okay, it means basically கள்ளக்காதல், secret lover.
Yeah, side chick or side man, right?
Basically
Yeah.
a secret lover. It's not like you're having a side chick. It's just like you're keeping something very secret. I think it's something similar to pocketing,
கள்ளக்காதலர்.
right?
No, pocketing is different, no? Pocketing is when you
No,
Refuse.
introduce
you're
them.
just
You're
being
refusing it.
mysterious. You're not
Yeah,
introducing her.
you're
You're yeah.
refusing it. But this one is like, you're having like a sneaky
Sneaky
link
link
at
is
work.
just Yeah, it's just that you can't reveal it
Work wife,
outside.
work husband.
Work husband,
That's
something
fucking
like that.
nonsense.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, slow fade. What do you think slow fade means?
Slowly fade
You're losing
into
love,
relationship.
falling out of love.
Yeah, something like that. When someone ends a relationship
Out
or
of.
situationship by slowly decreasing communication instead of having an honest conversation.
Oh
I think our
shit! Again,
relationship has
sounds
slow
like someone
faded.
I know.
He slow
Same, right?
faded me, yeah,
Wonder
something like
who.
that. Soft launch, yeah, you know what soft launch is. Do you know what soul tie means?
Soulmate, soul tie. Yeah.
You know the crazy part about soft launch.
What?
So I remember my ex, okay, she used to soft launch with the hand, put the fingers, put the hand, put the arms, elbows, one side of the fuck, one hair, this thing and all this nonsense, right? Man used to sit down and decode that shit, bro. Like, few 10 years ago, I used to be like, Ado, whose fucking beard is that? Go to our followers, all because of this soft launching bullshit. Just hard launch it. Show us the man. We'll be happy. Anna, right? That's the new guy. Fair enough. When you soft launch shit, man, like, the ex or the guy who likes you has to sit and figure out who the fuck this hand belongs to. Imagine going through your followers of 600 bucks and trying to figure out which fucking, slender, ugly ass hands, like, the hairy hands is that from? Right.
Now we
Don't
all
use
know what
soft launch,
Sai's
man.
been up to though.
Now sounds like a
This was
problem.
10 years
Sounds
ago,
like you
man.
have
Now I
too
don't give
much
a fuck
time on
about
your
soft
hands,
launchers and
Saiju.
yeah.
உங்களுக்கு நேரம் ரொம்ப அதிகமாவே இருக்கிறது போல.
In the days, bro, man used to decode shit, You have to see who the soft launches, whose hairy hands are those. Definitely not mine. So I had to see who's this, no? But yeah,
Uh,
just hard
did
launch
you
kids.
did you
Just
figure
put
it
it
out
out
though?
there.
Did you eventually figure it out?
Oh yeah, I figured it out. It was easy.
ஆமா இல்ல டிரெக்டா
Yeah.
கால் பண்ணி கேட்டிருப்பாப்ல.
Yeah, I know. I was like, listen, yeah. Okay, I just want to see him once, right? I was like,
Just 1 minute silence for our friend here.
hmm?
1 minute.
So anyways, okay, soul tie, back to the topic, soul tie. It means a deep emotional and spiritual bond between two people.
Virtual bond.
Spiritual. Sorry, spiritual.
இது என்னமா
Sorry.
கலாய்க்கிறீங்க
Virtual.
A deep,
Maja, committed, spiritual.
a deep
That's two
emotional
offenses, huh?
and spiritual bond between two people.
Soulmate,
spiritual.
right?
That is exactly what
நீ
soulmate means. Like, what the fuck is soul tie? புதுசா குடுக்குறானுங்க.
அதான் பைத்தியக்கார பசங்க.
Bagas are now milking the shit out of this,
Yeah,
bro.
I just feel like I
What's
don't
up?
even think this term. Okay,
No, I
stonewalling.
think they're gonna compile all of this into a new dictionary and they're gonna put it as a competition for the Oxford Dictionary also. What do you all think?
They will eventually. They will. Yeah. Okay, that's
By
this other thing called
the time
stone.
I memorized the words and the meanings.
புள்ள பெத்துற வயசு வந்துச்சு இப்ப என்ன memorizing. Anyways, stonewalling.
Stop slow fading me, okay? I don't know, I just used the random word.
No, okay, what do you think stonewalling means? கல்லு சிவரிங்.
Basically,
You
blocking
just
them from
don't give, you just block, I
no
mean,
no
just
no
ignore them.
no blocking them from all other external contact of possible cheating.
Communication?
Yeah.
Something like that. So it basically means, oh my God, I'm learning something.
Protectiveness.
No,
Overprotectiveness.
no.
There.
It means when someone in a relationship responds to a conflict by becoming emotionally off and physically distant. So some signs of
Sounds like
stonewalling is avoiding eye contact, using silent treatment, walking away of the conversation, and dismissing the partner's feelings.
That is slow fading also.
slow
Slow
fading
fading is
is
your
just
like ending the relationship slowly by you're discontinuing. And then you want the conflict.
Okay, this is,
Either one conflict one, okay, I don't know how. It's basically someone who can't handle a conflict, so they just ignore conflicts by ignoring to have that conversation.
I'm always ready to fight. Who wants to fight with me? My beautiful wife, future, who is that out there?
தம்பி தம்பி
I'm not
இது
ready to
தம்பி
stonewall,
தம்பி
baby.
இது வந்து அந்த அது என்னது ஆரியாட்டு ஷோ அது இல்லப்பா இது.
அது என்னது
எங்க வீட்டு மாப்பிள்ளை நான் உங்க வீட்டு மாப்பிள்ளை அவரு உங்க வீட்டு மாப்பிள்ளை
I am tired of these terms, man. They keep saying the same thing over and over again. Talking stage
okay,
twin.
so
twin flame.
I have heard of this, but
I know it.
you fall for two people at the same time, no?
You fall for twins at the same time.
காத்து வாக்குல இருந்து காதல் Avalata?
An intense soul connection, not necessarily romantic in nature, based on concept of one soul being split into two bodies. It's something like soul tie.
Twin flame.
Next one.
Oh, that makes sense. Like significant other, twin flame. She's my twin flame.
But they're not, it's not in a relationship like, love, like, car, like, there's, it,
It's not.
yeah, it's not. It's just like, it's like a
Enigga nera
platon.
maarida adutha
Say, yap trapping.
twin
Yap,
flame inga light panna mudiyama
yap trapping.
ask me.
May no baiting someone to just keep talk yapping.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think we know someone who's yap trapping.
Yeah, it's me.
When a dater only talks about themselves on a date and doesn't try to get to know the other person.
Fair enough. Like, what the fuck? I'm here to talk about myself. You listen, bitch.
Yeah. What the hell?
Okay, no, no, no. No, no. Obviously, like, you have the boys out there, always listen to the girl, partner, whatever they want to say.
Not just boys, gender, anyone, right? Girls and boys, or they and them. Please,
I think men are more supposed to listen. I just don't because you're
No,
speaking,
that's
so fuck that.
stupid.
that's
Anyone
stupid.
in general
Anyone
who
should be
wants to be
speaking.
a
Men, I get
yeah.
it. You say you want to listen, but I think it should go both ways. You should take turns, right? Like I should be speaking, and then that person should be listening, and then that person should be speaking, and I should be listening, right? They should take turns. Is basically what I would say. There
Yeah.
should be a
No, it's
balance.
like to be a good conversationalist, you need to be able to listen. If not, what the hell's the point?
Exactly. Okay, the last one. It's called zombie.
What?
Zombie.
Zombie.
You just ignore a person and then come back and text them after nothing
You
like
read it
nothing
out
happened, right?
somewhere.
No, I didn't read it out. I was told that zombieing word by someone, so I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit, who was it?
Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, really?
Dan, we
No,
actually
so
find
someone
it.
told me this word. No,
So,
no, no, they didn't call the I zombie or anything. They told me this word, so I'm like, okay.
so finally we have
Is
like
that
a
right?
term that something like that. So we have like a term that someone has used on you. Okay, so it means that when a data ghosts someone and then reaches out again, often without acknowledging that they have ghosted.
Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah. If you go to his DMs, it'll full of zombies only. That's a fucking zombie land over there, right, brother?
No, no. I mean, when Sayu takes me, I'm like that. I'm a zombie.
Bro, he can only ignore me, bro. Fucking donkey.
Gandadinga. I'm a zombie to
Ade ade
everybody.
velege time agi.
Okay, so
Namadi.
let's finish it off. So I think that's the terms that we have. So before we end, so
Which terms are okay? Quick question. Which term are you gonna use in the future out of all this?
none, none.
Like something that's
Cushioning.
cushioning. Anna right. Kave, I can't.
டேய்,
Cushioning would be
எல்லாம்
perfect.
உங்க இதுக்கு தானே.
Baby, did you
Cushioning.
cushion on me tonight?
A sneak link. Sayu, what's happening with the sneak link, yeah?
I might have to do
Are you
some
Sneaky
kitten
link.
fishing, I guess.
Jesus sounds so bad.
I
It's
I
okay,
I
guys. Let me go breadcrumb and come back, yeah? Alright?
Anyways, thanks guys. So எங்களுக்கும் இந்த termsக்கும் சம்மந்தம் இல்ல. I feel like this is just an unnecessary complicating term. Or maybe if you get used to it, it's easy to get through.
Too
But
much. Just
I
too
don't think
much.
I'll be using these terms. Or unless, I just want to feel young, I might start using these terms. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for listening to us. Bye guys.
முடிஞ்சு. See you.
Come on, here we go.